Hi there guys, and welcome to what I hope will be the first in a long line of Football Manager YouTube videos. Looking towards that, there will be a Journeyman series as well as some other content, so if you would, please give a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Football Manager content. So today we'll be starting with what I believe to be the top 10 best teams to use in Football Manager 21. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Starting off, we're having Newcastle United. The club hasn't won a trophy domestically since 1955 and hasn't won a major honour since the Fairs Cup in 1969, which is now known as the Europa League, so there is some pedigree there. You'll take over from Steve Bruce. You'll inherit a squad full of potential, really, with Alan St. Maximin, Callum Wilson, Ryan Fraser, Jamal Lewis and Mickey Almiron. The squad doesn't need much improving, but you could potentially make some player sales and become a club legend in the process if you win their major honours the Geordies crave. Next up are Schalke. In real life, they're struggling a bit on the pitch. They're sitting second bottom of the Bundesliga with a team which has some star names like Bentaleb and Nastasic and Farfan and the young Welsh striker Robbie Montado. Looking towards staying clear of relegation is a must in that first season. However, the progress to build is quite good, with a promising youth academy who have produced the likes of Mesut Ozil. So it won't be long before there's some more talent rushing through them doors. Mallorca, they're an interesting challenge. They sit in third currently in La Liga 2. And have got the outlook for a bright future. You start off with an average squad that have just been relegated from La Liga last season. However, there is one shining light, and that is the wonder kid that is Luca Romero. He's already been causing a stir between the Argentinian and Spanish FAs because they both want him to represent. He could be the unique driving force that you need to gain promotion, but they are definitely one hell of a team to watch out for. Now we'll hop over the pond to Inter Miami, who are owned by David Beckham. It's a relatively new franchise which have just started in the 2020 season. However, COVID forced everything to stop. They did play the first two games and I believe they got beaten both. They have no history, so the chance for you to make history is just there for the taking, really. They have started with some big names with Blas Matuidi and Gonzalo Higuain, which will help you learn the MLS quite quickly as it is a complicated league. Maybe getting wins will be your only chance of surviving. Now we hop back. Crow Alexander, they are a great side. Very young side, starting off in the Sky Bet League 1, having just been promoted. Harry Kirk will definitely be your main man as he was last season for them. They have some great youth recruitment. I can't not see any reason why you wouldn't get promoted straight away if you make the necessary signings, but who knows. You can probably sell your prospects for the highest bidder, but what would be the point in that? But it's definitely a save that I would take. Sampdoria now, and they're the only Italian side on the list. The Genoa side haven't won a league title since the 1991 season. They became a very mid-table side and they were relegated back in 2011 with a very experienced side with the likes of Fabio Quagliarella, Antonio Cannavaro, Andre Silva, who's on loan from Leicester, and Gaston Ramirez, with a whole host of other Premier League rejects. You're sure to climb up the table and sit with the big boys. The fan base is great, which could help you with the football dynasty, but it takes time, and you've got to be willing to give up your time to manage an Italian team with your 90 plus players. So it's definitely a save that I might consider. Now we move to the lower echelons of non-league with Blythe Spartans. They did have an impressive FA Cup run back in 1978. They are stuck in the National League North and were nearly relegated last year if it hadn't have been for the leagues being null and voided. They are going nowhere fast, but with great local affiliations with Newcastle, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, you could easily work your way into signing some loan players, any players that they release, and that will help you push on through the Football League. They are a semi-pro outfit, so it will take time to get them back into a professional sort of environment. But you do have the likes of Robbie Dale and the well-travelled Chris Thackeray. So Spartans are really begging for you to come and take them up their leagues. Now we move back to Spain for the last time with Real Sociedad. They are on top of La Liga right now, and to be honest, I think they're a bright star in a terrible, terrible season over there. They have signed David Silva on a free transfer from Man City, and they'll start probably the most well-rounded teams in La Liga. You do have a blend of youth and experience, with some great experience with David Silva. Winning La Liga is possible, probably first season, but it's a club for you to create and probably worth sticking around for if you do like a bit of tiki-taka. Now we move all the way up to Scotland with Rangers. The Glasgow club could do with a complete rebuild. Celtic have been all over them in the last few years, obviously with Rangers just being promoted a couple of years ago back to the Scottish First Division. It could be something for you to take on and embrace being in the Scottish divisions. Europe is always a possibility if you finish within the top three. You've got some great youth prospects at Rangers, and you have a good side overall with Alfredo Morelos already there. So maybe it's a save you might want to do. It may be a series that I might do. Who knows? And last but not least, Rennes. Rennes are another team with experience all over the park. However, the young shining light is Eduardo Camavinga. Rennes have been a hard team to play recently. However, they have just sold the goalkeeper Mendy to Chelsea, so maybe that's another position for them to look for. You do start in the Champions League, and I believe the ultimate goal is to build a team capable of toppling PSG and maybe even toppling Europe. They have got some backing, and with a good youth setup, you might be able to sell or keep your team. Who knows? And there we have it, my top 10 teams to be in Football Manager 2021. If you do like the video, please like and subscribe. We'll have a new series coming which will be a Journeyman in Europe, so please stick around for that. Take care.